Shri Firoz Netarwala, Chairman, Netizen Technologies, Shri S.Y. Khan, CEO, Channel 1 and Lemon TV, Shri Vivek Ohri, Director, Channel Connect, delegates, sponsors and friends from media. I welcome you all to the National Conference on Talent Management Strategies. It's an honor for Empower to host leaders of the Indian industry, leading CEOs and HR heads, both on the dais and those gathered in large numbers in this room. When we conceptualized the conference in May, some of my good friends in HR felt that at a time when there is a global recession and people are losing their jobs, a national conference on talent management may not be a great idea. Why a national conference on talent management? Well, because the only true competitive advantage in a global economy is an organization's ability to effectively hire, retain, deploy, and engage talent. In times of financial turmoil, it's becoming increasingly important to have the right talent on board and retain the best talent. Thanks to all your overwhelming response, you made this conference a grand success. But it wasn't easy. When we announced the date, Mumbai was yearning for rains. We zeroed on July 24, and there were predictions of high tide, heavy rains, and Mumbai being flooded. It was as if the rain gods and BMC were just waiting for Empower to announce the date. Were we scared? You bet we were. Till this very morning. क्या मुंबई में फिर बाढ़ आएगी और ये कॉन्फ्रेंस बह जाएगा? क्या मुंबई में फिर बाढ़ आएगी और ये कॉन्फ्रेंस बह जाएगा? हर बिजली मेरे दिल पर गिरती थी, हर बूंद से जी घबराता था, पर कुछ कर गुजरने की जिद हमारा हौसला बढ़ाता था. This fire in us to constantly stretch beyond comfort zones and charter new path-breaking territories is a way of life at Empower. Our clients associate Empower with innovative solutions in consulting and coaching. You, our speakers, our delegates, our sponsors, and our friends in media, you believed in us and made this national conference happen. 4 years back, in 2005, when we organized Empower's first national convention on HR interventions for today and tomorrow, we wanted to create a platform for knowledge sharing and networking for HR heads. Empower was then a fledgling organization with presence only in Mumbai. And we organized a 2-day national conference. It was a bold initiative, but the HR fraternity supported us. The idea was to brainstorm on various HR issues and share best practices. We had sessions on attracting the best talent, employee grooming and leadership development, performance evaluation, metrics of measuring HR effectiveness, HR as a strategic partner, and HR interventions for tomorrow. Mr. Arun Nanda, Executive Director Mahindra & Mahindra Limited, set the tone for the conference, and Padma Bhushan Dr. J.J. Irani gave the valedictory address. Mr. A.D. Suresh, Head HR and COO, Eureka Forbes, shared how Eureka Forbes grooms plumbers and electricians into global managers. Eureka Forbes, as you know, is an employer of choice and a great place to work. More importantly, HR initiatives at Eureka Forbes are now a case study at Harvard. We will be sharing with you the experts of Suresh talk during the break. Mr. S.K. Jain, Executive Director BPCL, broke the myth that it is only the private sector that is the champion of HR issues. In the HR metrics session, Mr. Muthu Kumar Thanu, Group VPHR of Kolkata Group, and Mr. Arun Balakrishnan, Chairman and Managing Director HPCL, shared how they had implemented Balanced Scorecard effectively in their organization. Leslie Swanson, Associate Partner Gallup, fleeing from Switzerland, specifically for the conference and wooed the elite audience, calling for a paradigm shift in performance evaluation. She questioned why performance appraisals focus on the errors and weakness of employees. She felt that organizations would benefit by focusing the performance appraisals more on the strengths of the employees. However, the speaker who stole the show was Mr. Ranjan Acharya, Senior VP, Corporate HR, Wipro Technologies. We invited Ranjan for this conference too, to speak today before you. He did accept, but was skeptical about his failing health. Ranjan did accept, but he was skeptical about his failing health, simple and unassuming as he was. But what he didn't tell us was that he had suffered a cardiac arrest 2 years ago and was undergoing dialysis every night at his home for the past 12 months. It is with profound sorrow and a sense of personal loss that I am sharing with you the sudden, unexpected demise of Sri Ranjan Acharya. Acharya means Guru. Ranjan was a man beyond HR. He was a coach, a mentor, a guide, a philosopher to many in the HR and business community. He was a HR professional and speaker par excellence with his sharp wit, humor and great anecdotes. I request to you all to please stand and observe silence for a minute as our humble way of paying respect to a great soul. Thank you. Friends, let me present to you a small excerpt from Ranjan's talk in our last convention. This CD is now a valued memory for all of us.
It says that if you have a talent, then not only do you learn that, but you learn it more rapidly, and you also get more satisfaction out of learning that rapidly. Whereas under duress, most of us do learn geometry, right? I mean, we did learn some geometry. Whether we couldn't go or whether we didn't matter. We did enough to pass the class and to be here today as an incredibly educated person. You know? So we somehow managed. But if you ask me, do I have an interest in geometry? My answer is no. I mean, I would never like to see writing any part of my life. And when I read a book on Zen and Dharma motorcycle maintenance, which said that all ingredient geometry is wrong, I got it by class and okay. That's what I all about. Right? And then a teacher who never physics did so well that he was going to learn subject. So there is one part of talent and one part of our early feelings who were some things which got into us. Next. Now, if I were to take the teacher flavor, I love coming to this very field because somehow, this was one of the books that was not very easy and I was only like the subject. There is a full thread.
The sweeping change is visible in this very room. We not only have HR heads, but also business heads and CEOs wanting to know more about talent management best practices. Our endeavor through this national conference on talent management strategies is to learn from the best talent management practices of leading Indian companies who have put India on a global map. The best way to do that is to hear it straight from the people who made it happen. What it takes to be an employer of choice. What do these companies do differently? Mr. H.R. Sasikant, Executive Director of Aditya Birla Group, and Mr. Anand Pillai of HCL will share with us in a short while on how Aditya Birla Group and HCL are always on the top of the list year after year. Our second plenary session on retaining the talent features two HR stalwarts, Mr. Yashwant Mahadik, VP HR South Asia Johnson & Johnson, and Mr. G.D. Sharma, President HR BGR Energy Limited. How do you distinguish between low performers and high performers? How do you create a performance culture in the organization? Mr. Atul Biswal is a master in this art. He will teach us a trick or two in the third session on innovative performance management strategies. When we speak of performance and aggressiveness, one organization that comes to top of our mind is Reliance. Mr. Vivek Paranjpe is an advisor to Reliance Industries and also to many other organizations across the globe. He will share his experiences and views on performance management. This Power Pack session also has Dr. Devdutt Patnaik, a medical doctor and a mythologist who has brought in a revolution at the Future Group by blending mythology and HR. You have got to hear it to believe it. Dr. Anil Naik and Dr. Deepak Malkani are our speakers for the session on leveraging IT for effective talent management. Dr. Naik will tell us how a CEO can remote manage an organization through effective systems. I'm sure a lot of people in this room would love to hear that. And Deepak would enlighten us with how Accenture leverages IT to effectively manage talent. If you feel managing talent in an organization is an uphill task, two of our speakers of the day are going to exhort you to think beyond talent management. These are people who are known, respected, and revered as builders of organizations that are pride of the nation. Dr. Shailendra Narayan is the pioneer of the SME movement in India and a known face in international bodies, including United Nations. While consultants like me work with organizations, he is an advisor to many countries. He will share with us his ideas on how we need to go beyond talent management and invest in human capital. He will be joined by Padma Bhushan Professor N.S. Ramaswamy, former Director MITI and Founder Director IIM Bangalore. I am also as eager as you to hear these respected speakers speak on talent management. Let's make the most of this golden opportunity. Happy learning and great networking. Thank you.